We're live on Twitter. We're live on YouTube. We sent a tweet out. I think we got things going on. I think we did all right. Yeah. Oh, wait. Now we're live on Twitter. There we go. Okay, BpsRps live on Twitter, live on YouTube, June 16th, 2021. We're back about 6 minutes late. But better late than never. It's a better late than never tour. I think that's we do that often. Tonight, Mini Bips had his second belt testing, so Friday night's the final test to get the. He's got a black and red belt. Red's on top. If he passes, it flips. The black's on top, red's on bottom. Next is blue in 6 months. Then a year from now, black belt. Oh, so let's see what we got today in baseball. Ken Griffey hit his 100th home run of his career in '93. He was the fourth quickest to do it. Pretty amazing, right? Great player. Birthdays today. Jimmy, Scotty. Scott can't comment on YouTube on his phone. How come? That's interesting. I know the other night we couldn't. Is it you in general, or is it on BpsRps that you can't? One birthday today that two birthdays matters. Wally Joyner, Wally World, and Calvin Schiraldi, Red Sox pitcher from the 80s. We were open these last night, 91 tops. But I changed my mind. I forgot why. 30 years ago, this pack, the gum still has a little shade of pink. Here's Scotty. Scotty's on YouTube now. Awesome. See, you might not be able to comment on YouTube, but you can comment on BpsRps. DeGrom, another RBI. That's awesome. That's really good. Instant win game. I'm going to send this out. Bob Welch, all-star card. He was an all-star, obviously. I like these cards. I think they're sharp. Bill Doran. Anybody remember him? He was a good leadoff hitter with the Houston Cheaters, Cincinnati Reds. That's all. They're the only teams he played for in the back of this baseball card. Ivan Calderon. He was a pretty good speedy power combination kind of guy. 2020 home runs. White Sox, Mariners before the White Sox. We have one more hanger remaining. That's next. That's why we only got one pack of wax. Then I have to go on the hunt for more hangers. Margot. Yes. Ms. Adams, if you will. Jose Rio, great pitcher. He was an Oakland A Yankee. Really found his niche with the Reds. Good time last night. Nobody guessed the trivia, so the prize is by default going to Scott. When we have next month, I have to send myself the prize next month because the only candidates for next month in July are Jose Canseco. So I'll do the honors that night. I guess I got to send myself. I'll mail it to myself. I'll send myself a printing plate 1 of 1, Tony Jobber, auto. Bill Pacoda, the inspiration for the Pacoda system. Gary Wayne, rather Bruce Wayne. Gary was a jobber. Dennis Cook, he had about 4 or 5 games for the Phillies. I think he was a Giant, Dodger. Dennis Cook was only a Philly for 2 years. Any Phillies fans, I think, would challenge that statement. It seemed like longer. I hear that a lot. Dave Rode. Used to be Dusty Rhodes. But after Ric Flair kicked his ass too many times and almost broke his knee with the figure 4, he went to become a Houston Cheater. Thought that could give him inspiration to beat Ric Flair, but didn't. Mike Devereaux. Jobber. Omar Vizquel. It's got to be, I was going to say maybe a rookie card, but yeah, I think it is. I think it's Omar Vizquel's rookie. Wow. Todd Stottlemyre, Bobby Cox. He got kicked out of a lot of games. Rick Valentine. Oh my God, that's right, he did. Wahoo McDaniel. I forgot about that. That's a YouTube piece. Jerry Don Gleaton. Walt Terrell. He may or may not have been traded for John Smoltz. Either him or Doyle Alexander. And Mike Harkey. He was a future star at one point. That was a bad pack. Horrible pack. Anybody see my tweet? The Killers collaboration with Bruce Springsteen came out today. I expected more from two great artists. It's okay, but I just thought it would have been more rocking. Hangers or bangers. This is the Margo Adams special. 67 cards in here. It's kind of a slow, like, I mean, it's got, yeah, it's not like a rock ballad, but it's not as rocking as I thought it would be. It turns out Bruce actually texted Brandon Flowers and said, "Hey, we should remake this song." That's how they do collaborations nowadays. Text. Unopened. It always happens. It's 8:12. I get a text from work. Work related. Always happens. Someone's going to pay. Trevor Story. Where's he going? Anybody think the Rockies are obviously traded him? Dark horse candidate I've read is Oakland to obtain him. They have the prospects. They may be creative with the money. Maybe they'll trade Elvis Andrus to the Phillies to play shortstop, free up that $10 million, and then have the money for Story. Because Segura is probably off rest of the career. Hyun-Jin Ryu. It's a good pitcher. That reminds me, Nate Pearson. He's been struggling for the Blue Jays. 3 years ago, I had Nate Pearson, Forrest Whitley, Sixto Sanchez, Jesus Luzardo, Thomas Sass Puckey, all in the minor leagues and Dynasty League, thinking I'd be winning by this year. How'd that go? Don't invest in pitchers, prospects. Jason Hayward. Never quite lived up to the hype, I think. Austin Slater, Chris Sale. Chris Sale's trying to make it back this year with the Red Sox, recovering from Tommy John surgery. We wish him the best, of course. Will Myers. Will with 1L. There's a Philly. Let's see which one. Scott Kingery. Comeback player of the year next year. AAA. Nick Ahmed, who I think Scott took umbrage when I called him a jobber a couple weeks ago. Stephen Piscotty. About him, St. Louis traded him to Oakland for like nothing to be with his mom, who was suffering from ALS. Classy move. Braxton Garrett, another young Marlin pitcher. There's a Philly, another Philly. Vince Velasquez, probably their second best pitcher right now after Zach third. So Wheeler, Eflin, Vinny, Nola, Howard, Keone Kella. The Cardinals. This is a COVID piece. Definitely not social distancing there. Neither are the Angels, but this is Hotani with Trout. Andrelton Simmons, good defensive player. Twins. That's just right. He's on the Twins. That's right. They signed him in the offseason. Michael Fulmer, failed starter turned failed reliever. Alex Wood. I think we're getting algorithm. Remember we saw Wood last night. Then we saw Liz Zimmerman, the horizontal that I said was a pretty nice card. Josh Hader with his hair. Algorithm. 2 hangers in a row. Algorithm. Is that his second home run in like 2 nights in a row or 2 out of 3 games? I saw your tweet the other night or last night. Taylor Widener, algorithm. Luis Garcia, we talked last night about 5 of them beating the majors. Jordan Weeks, Ryan Jeffers. This is a new one. Shartin Apostle, one of Jesus's 12 kids that are playing in the majors. Wow, Rafael Marchand, rookie card, Phillies catcher. They better not trade him. They're probably going to trade him because they have Real Muto. Better not trade him. It's a 300 average hitter who's going to grow into power. JT Brubaker is having a pretty good year for a Pirate. Matt Foster, jobber. All right, we're going to wait. Here comes the inserts. We're going to wait on those. I don't know why. Jose Martinez on the Mets. Whatever happened to him? Is he still on the Mets? Rowdy Tellez, Jonathan Scope. A lot of power between these two. Ryan Presley and Jared Dyson. It's got a nice uniform. Got to give it to him. You know you're a bad player if the best thing that Bips can say is nice uniform. Edwin Rios and David Price. Still around? What's up, Mike? Mike on Twitter. Edwin Rios. This is really Cody Bellinger. What's going on, brother? Ohtani's the MVP, isn't he? Having a great year. Home run and stolen base today. 2 straight games with a home run, and he's starting tomorrow. Keston Hiura. Jonah Heim. He was the kid trader from the A's to the Rangers in the Elvis Andrus deal that we just talked about. Chopper. Mitch Garver, another catcher. There's Mike on YouTube. Wow, this is cool. People go from Twitter to YouTube. It's like, got to get Instagram here, TikTok here, MySpace here, and we'll corner the market on social media. Greg Holland. Jobber. Double dipping. We encourage that. Zach Gallen. I think I read that he's coming off the DL tomorrow. Pretty good. Don't start your pitchers their first start off the DL. Ryan Braun. Did he retire? He's working for FedEx now. Trevor Rogers. Having a great year. Came out of nowhere. Another Marlin. They know how to develop their pitch. And Michael Pineda, who was put on the DL, I think yesterday. Remember, he was traded in a big deal for Jesus Montero. Seattle, New York hooked up, catcher for pitcher. Enoli Paredes, Houston cheater, middle reliever. Doesn't get better than that. We got to wait till 10 o'clock to watch the Phillies lose to the Dodgers. Anthony Rendon kicking Ramon Laureano, probably in the chest. Laureano just came off the DL. Rowdy is, Blue Jay. Rowdy Tellez. Got a lot of power, that kid. David Peralta, James Paxton, who's out for the year. Peralta is a jobber. There's a lot of hurt players in this pack. It's either the pack or just baseball's getting violent. Chris Bassett Hound, Victor Reyes. I thought Victor Reyes would be a good leadoff hitter this year, but once again, Bibbs was wrong again. But I wasn't wrong on Cedric Mullins. The split chat. This one and that one, you mean? George Springer, Starlin Castro. It's rough. It's a rough pack, guys. We're getting killed here. We're getting killed. Corey Dickerson, Dylan Pedenzes. This is a rough night. I'm looking at these jobbers. All right, Jazz Chisholm. He's having a good year, right? He's a pretty good player. Another Marlin. All the good players seems like they're Marlins tonight. Corbin Burns. He's not a Marlin, but he's having a good year. Likes to strike out batters. Luis Alexander Basabi. That's a great name. Luis Alexander Basabi Bips. Alex Avila, Garrett Crotchet. Garrett Crotchet has some short prints in this set. I don't think this is it. Wasn't backwards. And we just talked about him 3 times already. Elvis Andrus on Oakland. It's really struggling for them. Pablo Lopez. This is a parallel border. See, it's like silver magnet. It's magnet mirror. Oh wow! Top 70 years, Willie Mays. Wow, that's an awesome card. Really nice. This might be another mini Bips. This might be another insert set to look into. There's really no secret. I wish I knew the secret. Braylon Marquez, he led the league in strikeouts 2 years ago, the minor leagues. But he's a Cubs pitcher. What do we know about Cubs pitchers? Two more algorithms. This set I'm trying to complete. Verlander and Robert, or Robert. I don't know how to pronounce it. It just looks like Robert. Doubles. Chris Bryant. I think I need that one. Jazz Chisholm. We definitely need him. Wow, they got 4 of these inserts in the hangers. That's pretty cool. Then 2 more. These are the blue borders. Can it get worse than this? Can't get worse than this. Ramiel Tapia. For what? And Kevin Kramer, dude from Seinfeld. That's bad. No, I agree. It's tough, but there's one viewer on Twitter, but nobody's chatting there. So going forward, I'm gonna try to like direct everybody to YouTube. It seems like that's the most popular format. YouTube, I guess it's more convenient. I don't know. But we encourage all kinds of chat. As long as we're not on MySpace, I think we can make it work. You know. We got killed tonight. These were really bad, weren't they? I mean, even the retros, which set that we're doing, were algorithmed. It's a total embarrassment. Total. I want to apologize to their fans for the embarrassing display that the Yankees put on this season. Sorry, got into my George Steinbrenner mode right there. What are you going to do, right? So, fellas, it's going to call it an early evening. Thank you all for joining. Go Mets. Hopefully, Dom hits another home run. Go Phillies tonight. We'll see what happens, right? So thank you all guys for joining. You guys keep watching. I'll keep ripping. We'll see you all tomorrow night. Have a good one.